Alright, everything should be working. Alienated for Science, can you hear me over there? Because we're going to get this rolling in just a minute. Forget YouTube has a delay. Yeah, we are here in Richie's world in cinematic 360p, which hopefully will not lag like crazy, but probably will. And we're gonna do a live stream. Hello there, Let's Player. Sorry, I have to tilt my head sideways to read comments because I'm using another laptop to do it right now. Yeah, live, like, I've done a few. Ooh, no, I've done a few test live streams. They seem to be, sometimes they get glitchy, sometimes they get choppy. I really can't do them in anywhere near high quality. But just the idea of live streaming is really, really fun for me because I can just do stuff. I can just talk about it, and I can just hang out with you guys. You know what? Let's turn music all the way up because it has been a really long time since we've had music. If you have any sound problems, just tell me. I'll fix them up because I can do that live. And can you confirm that you are seeing me play Minecraft and that everything is good, guys? You can't be here for long? That's okay. I mean, it is kind of sad that you missed the stream. But yeah. Trying to talk early in the morning. We'll get used to live streaming one day. I forget if I'm going in the right direction. Here, I need to go over here and into this cove. Right through there. Alright. It is raining. This is going to look horrible in 360p. It's just going to be like big streaks of blue down the side of the sky. How far in do we need to go? Just across that river, through there, over to here, jump out of the boat, and soon you should be able to see things better, maybe? I'm guessing you can barely see anything right now. It's just a giant mess. Oh, no, 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 no. That was interesting. That was very, very interesting. Unorthodox strategy. Well, while we're down here, we may as well get some iron for the beacons, because we need that. But it wasn't the plan to jump in a giant pit. That was not what I was planning to do today. I was planning to get over to that side and work on burning down the jungle. One sec, my nose is all plugged up. Because, I don't know, I have allergies or something. So just give me a sec because I do not want to blow my nose directly in front of my microphone. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. I am so sorry, Alienated for Science. We did not have anything set up yet. Okay. Oh my god, the problem with live streaming is that I derp so much. I just derp so much in regular real life. And in regular real life, when I'm recording my videos, I can go back and fix those derps, and no problems happen. But here, it's like I derp, I'm setting stuff up banner over the screen for 10 minutes. I'm just a genius. Alright, and Let's Player can now see me. So hopefully the stream is underway. Now that we have moving things, we're going to be able to tell if this stream is workable or not, if it decides to be choppy or not. So what I need anyone watching, and I don't know how many people watching there are, really to do is to tell me whether it's lagging all over the place or not. We have it at a pretty low bitrate and a very low resolution, so I'm guessing we can't really bring it down that much more. But I'd have to be able to do something if we got problems. This was not at all my original plan. I am caving. I was not gonna go caving. I mean, we do really need iron. I have like 3 layers of the beacon done, and I would really like a full beacon so I could get the haste effect so that I'd be able to insta-mine. But that's going to take a lot of mining or possibly an iron farm, which actually makes a lot more sense. But we're still early in the series, and an iron farm might be a little bit of a stupid undertaking. Right now, no, it would be an awesome undertaking. I gotta do it sometime. We only had a single-celled iron farm on Richy's world, and I really want to build, like, one of the big giant ones. Not like an overkill 32 village version, but, like, something that produces a couple hundred iron per hour, as opposed to, like, the 20 I was getting before. Wow, there is a lot of iron down here. I also must have my brightness turned way up because I can actually see what's going on down in these caves. Am I gonna die down here? I feel like I'm gonna die down here. Oh, not laggy. I'm sorry, I only check the comments like every 30 seconds. I should really bring my laptop up with me. But the fact that it is not laggy is really good, because it means that even though this is really low quality, we can have a nice, fun stream and not worry. I should just stop talking. I'm gonna jinx it, aren't I? Hey! Hey! You suck. Oh, I should probably hit him with the weapon, right? As opposed to my pickaxe. Oh, I am a genius. I am a genius. Oh my gosh, there's so much iron. I'm just gonna end up being down here the whole time. Oh, wow. I could get lost down. Okay. You want to see the trick for fighting creepers? You just hold up your shield and you let them explode, and you take no damage. Of course, if you're in a build that you care about, it's obviously a really big problem because your build got blown up. But if you're in a cave, it works just great. Oh my gosh. We're getting a lot of iron. I should probably get to burning the jungle. Like, that was the plan. But the plan got sidetracked. And I guess that's what live streaming's about, getting sidetracked and then blathering about other things for a vague and long and inspecific amount of time. We have a whopping 1 viewer right now. Whoever is doing the viewing, thank you very much for keeping me company in this beautiful, fun live stream. Somebody has to do it, and you are currently the one doing it. I'm very proud of you. Good job. Thank you for being here. Seriously, don't leave. I'll get lonely. I'll get really lonely. Then I'll get sad. And then it won't be fun. I mean, this is just like an off-the-hat stream, and I've never done any streams previously, so it's not like anyone would be expecting me to stream, so I wouldn't expect anyone to expect me. That didn't make any sense. I didn't even need to say that didn't make any sense. Like, that was just such, it just went in a circle. It was just a sentence that just decided to go in a perfect circle. Ooh, look, some gold. How far down are we if we're getting gold? Like, we must have gone really far down. I wonder if you could, like, just get to bedrock from here. Like, we're just cruising straight down. I think we were there before. How are we going to get back up? Like, this is going to be a problem. I am pretty darn lost around here. I am, however, getting plenty of iron. I mean, that's great, but I would like to be able to get out with that iron alive in one piece in a timely manner. Oh, no, no, no. Stepping in lava is not a good way to stay alive, in case you were wondering. Like, in fact, it's counterproductive to staying alive. Ba-da-boop. Ba-da-boop boop. Ba-da-boop boop boop. Ba-da-doot doot. Ba-da-boop boop 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 boop. This cave is a dead end. Hello, ISO. How go? We're doing a little birthday stream over here. Doing some mining. We didn't mean to do mining. There was an accident. And then I was like, ooh, look, iron. Alright, let's grab this and that. Oh my god, why is there lapis? How far down are we? No, I keep using my pickaxe to kill this person, which is not efficient. Boop, 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 boop. And badoop. One sec, you can't even see the coordinates. But yeah, we are on level 22 right now. And we started... I mean, I guess we started at like 40 or 50 or 60. That's not too insane. We really need to get out of here. We really need to get out of here. Okay. Oh, and here comes the Minecraft soundtrack. Just sort of easing in to our terrifying experience. Build a staircase up? That probably would make sense. What am I finding down here? I'm looking for iron to build my beacon. However, I didn't mean... I fell down a cave. And, like, I was like, we're gonna go work on the jungle project. And then I fell straight down this cave. And so far, I got distracted and I have not found my way back up. Though, yeah, I shouldn't rely on the cave. I should just tunnel up or build a staircase up or something like that. But I keep seeing iron and getting distracted. Ugh. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, we're actually gonna go up now. We didn't bring any torches with us, which was not great thinking. Where we're going, we'll have plenty of wood, so that won't be a problem. But here, I'm gonna put the blocks in this hand, so if we run into a problem, I can just block off the top really quick. I think we're above lava pool territory. Digging straight up is a really bad idea, but I am a professional at really bad ideas. This is my job, to have bad ideas and to do them. Alright. Keep digging up. I believe. We can do this. And come on. Up. 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 Oh, I thought we were at the surface. I was like, ooh, dirt, we're almost there. Nope. Nope, still stuck underground. Sad, tired, alone. Come on. Alright, I'm here in the rain. That means we're very close. Heck yeah, and it's the middle of the night. Everybody loves surfacing in a jungle where you are completely lost in the middle of the night. Oh, look, we're there. We meant to do that. I meant to do that, guys. My brightness is way turned up. Like, it's supposed to be at 50. Yeah, that's how it's supposed to look. You're not supposed to be able to see anything. Alright, so well, first we gotta kill this creeper. Then we're gonna chop this block down. Pick it up, that's probably recommendable. Craft some torches. And then we're gonna do a thing I haven't done before, which is turn dynamic lighting on. Check this out, guys. Our torch produces light when we're holding it. Oh, it's just a little Optifine setting you can do if you feel like it. However, I really wish I had a bed. You know, like, this was not planned out. I can't burn the jungle down because it's raining. This is stupid, guys, but I'm actually going to run back to my base. Run back to my base and sleep in a bed. Possibly bring another bed back. And then maybe we can try again and have a better experience or something. Oh no. Where did we park? Eat some fish, check my comments. Same as they were before, we do not need to leave a torch right there. Alright, there's my house. I think we got sidetracked and just decided to head this way with the boat, right? Yep. Wham. And unfortunately, we're gonna boat back to our base, go to sleep, hope the rain ends, hope the nightness ends, and then we'll come on back. I cannot see anything at all. Did the rainstorm just end? That's great. That is just wonderful. And there's our little beacon. Jump out of here. Jump up in here. Boop. No. Boop. Boop. Alright, guys. So, let's cook up some iron. Let's cook up some more iron. Let's cook up some more iron. Let's cook up some gold. Let's fill all the stuff in that we haven't. I really need to build a storage system at some point. This is getting a bit ridiculous. Put that there. Put that there. Put that up there, I guess. And we need somewhere to put the flour. We need somewhere to put the granite. And we need somewhere to put this string. And now, guys, hopefully, very, very hopefully, we are good. So we can actually just sail back and start doing some burning, at least for this Minecraft day. I hope. Something's gonna go wrong again, most likely. everybody watching this video and in the chat, how's your day going? How are you doing today? What is up with you? Because if you say something, I can say something back. That's kind of the point of having a live stream. That wasn't intended to be snarky. That was just me, like, scrambling for something to say while rowing a boat. My voice is very scratchy today. I'm not sick. I think I'm just, like, all clogged up and stuff, but it's been a little bit of a thing. And we're here to the miraculous, not to the miraculous, jungle burning grounds. And they are self-explanatory. What we're going to do here is burn down our jungle for the amazing purposes of, you know, just sort of for the hell of it. We're going to build something here later. And to build it correctly, we need nothing to be in this spot. Wham. Wham. And we're just gonna sort of let the chaos happen. Come on. The best thing about doing stuff like this, like, I mean, it's obviously, like, pyromania, which is always good. But, you know, like, you burn a little bit, you light the tiny pieces on fire, and then you step back, and you just watch the entire thing be on fire a lot more in sort of an insane... I'm crazy. I don't even know what I'm saying. Burning stuff down. Fun. Ooh, there we go. These trees have been, quite a big problem, because a lot of the time they burn at the base, and then they don't go all the way up to the top, and then you have a floating, non-burned tree in the air. Like, I guess they're doing a fairly decent job. There was one, yeah, that one right there that's just floating. Floating canopy of leaves. Ugh. Ooh. Making Steve sounds over here. Oh. And we have, this is like, so far we've burned maybe an eighth of what we need to. It goes across this river all the way along the giant cobble semicircle, or full circle actually, that I carved out. You probably got a glimpse of as we were walking, and it is quite gigantic. Alright, we're just gonna sort of stand by the river and hope that if things go bad, we can jump right in. London is drowning and I live by the river. Okay, light. What is... No! Baby. I didn't mean to do that. No parrots were harmed in the making of this video. Why couldn't I have done this before parrots were a thing? It would have been so much more humane. Because parrots are rare, too. I don't think they can have parrot kiddos. That said, actually, like, I've heard people say they're rare. But, like, in my time living in a big jungle, I see them really, really frequently, every day. Every time I log into Minecraft. Alright. Eat some food. Yeah, I'm sorry, ISO. That parrot. Oh, I don't even know. It had its whole parrot life ahead of it. Then I came and burned it down. Maybe we'll build a shrine to the parrots later on in this episode. I feel bad. I feel more bad than I should about that parrot. That parrot didn't do anything to me. Oh, no. I'm burning. Oh my gosh. There is a lot of stuff to clear out, isn't there? I'm going to be caught in the middle of a burning jungle. I just realized that. Like, I am lighting stuff on all sides of me. And that is probably not a good idea. Let's back out a little bit, you know, lighting stuff on fire as we go. And, you know, just sort of hope that we're not burned when all of this goes down. Oh, there are just so many leaves. I actually kind of like the canopy effect that they got by just spamming little bushes of leaves everywhere. Oh, whew. That looks toasty. That indeed does look toasty. I'm backing up. Yeah, I'm sorry, Let's Player. Yeah, you know what? Once this flint and steel breaks, maybe we'll make a little parrot grave. Ah, come on. Light, 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 light. There's a witch somewhere, or there's a parrot making witch noises, which also means there's a witch somewhere. We'll try to not catch anyone on fire this round. I hope. I mean, like, it'll respawn eventually. This whole area will probably be really good for mob spawning because, like, it's as far as the eye can see, made of grass. And it's the only place where mobs would be able to spawn, and we can see everything because we burned the jungle down. So, like, just standing in the middle of this would probably spawn a few new parrots every few minutes. Alright, I would say that burning has gone pretty well. Like, not ideal, not phenomenal, but pretty smoothly. Ooh, that is still very much on fire. Everywhere is still very much on fire. Come on, I believe you can actually be the only tree to burn all the way down. I believe it. Come on. Wham, wham. Sorta let this go into that jungle. And is that all of the flint and steel I had? Yes, it is. Wow, we did a job here. We burned down an awful lot of stuff. Of course, a lot of it will just refuse to be burned down forever, like this tree right here. Like, they're just gonna be big floating things everywhere that we have to deal with, and I'm just gonna have to get used to that. But, parrot grave. What was the parrot's name? We need a name for the dead parrot that I caught on fire. It's very important. Oh yeah, I'm about to make the grave. I'm just thinking about it. Let's call it blue, because it was blue. Now, This, like, it wasn't my parrot. It was just some random wild parrot that I accidentally murdered. But still, it's like... Okay, I actually know a really cool way to make a gravestone in Minecraft. Why? Because I am sort of a dork and play Minecraft too much and had to bury several Minecraft pets. It was right on this hillside, right? So what I'm going to do is run back one more time to get materials for this gravestone. And then... Oh, there are a lot of skeletons right here. I gotta kill you, don't I? Okay, let's clear these guys out. That was one way to do it. And I gotta kill this guy, because I need stuff to make the end gateway open. Okay. That was actually sort of easy. Okay. So we'll run back to the base. Why didn't we just decide to bring a... I guess I don't have wool. It is so weird to be on a world where all the resources are still rare. Parkour. And we're down. We're in the boat. We're going to ride back to safety. It was manslaughter. It was not murder. I did not have intent to murder that parrot. It was an accident. Didn't it see like the warning jungle burning down here sign? It was definitely right there. Okay, so before we go to bed, let's see what we need. We need to put this wood away. We have so much wood. That's the good thing about burning down this jungle. We need to put this ender pearl away, put the bone away, and put the rotten flesh away, and put the seed away. And then we need... Gosh, where do we put it? Do apples go here? Yeah. We need to remember how to make an armor stand. Yeah, that's what it is. So to do that, I think we just need a bunch of sticks and then some stone slabs. And we craft that up just like that. There we go, that's one. I think that's all we need. We don't need two. We'll need a cobblestone fence. Maybe a block of cobble to go along with it. And we're going to need a sign. Boom. And I think we need some sort of a piston to make sure this works. And that's going to be it. Grab some redstone from this chest to power that piston. That is a lot. That is still a lot. That is still a lot. That will be fine. Let's go to bed and go back in the morning. Yes, parrots do spawn on grass like other passive mobs, but unlike most other passive mobs, they cannot be bred. But I do think you can respawn them. It would just take a really long time. I know the music is on right now. Can someone watching this, tell me if the music is too loud or if it's alright. Because I really don't know right now. I think it's at minus 20 decibels. That might be a bit much. No, that's not the wrong way. I thought I went the wrong way again. That said, with the parrot thing, that's a think. That is a boat that sort of lagged in a weird way, but like, I'm not 100% sure that's the case, but from my experience, I think it is. Hello, friend. I'm not going to burn you down. Or burn your home down. You live like a few inches from the development. Oh, wow. We really need to get rid of that wood. We are making very good progress, though. I forgot to bring flint and steel. Genius. Total, utter, complete. Yeah, like I was saying before, genius. Oh. It's a little too high? Okay. Nope. Music is not in video settings. I'm gonna turn that to, like, 60. See if that helps us. Because it only happens every once in a while, but when it does happen, I want to make sure that it... Oh, you know, that's... Let's mess with my whole volume here. Let's turn this up to, like, 80, and turn this down to, like, there. Because it's louder than I normally have it. I have been periodically yawning throughout this stream. It is a little bit early. I did wake up at 5. It is my birthday. And it's still a pretty early in the morning for me now, especially for getting out and doing things and live streaming. Where did he catch fire? Like somewhere around here, right? Come on. I'm gonna chop you down. Let's just say, like, yeah, here's a perfect area to build a grave. So let's say it was, like, right here. And let's build it, like, right here. So if I remember how to do this, you just, like, well, I guess not. Oh, okay. I got it. You do this. And then you push a block down onto his head. And then, well, you don't do that, I can tell you that. You break this piston. And then you put, like, a cobble fence right here. And then you take the piston and push that down right there. No. And I did it wrong. That's definitely not. Here. I'm going to actually log into my other... Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm a genius and I just quit Minecraft. Oh my. Let's open that back up really quick. Oh, wow. Wow, oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much for that happy birthday. Come on, it'll be up in a second. Do not worry. Okay, we're loading terrain, we're getting up there. And in 1 second, transition. Now you guys are seeing my old version of Richy's World, the one that the series that we just ended. There are a lot of cool things here, but one of them I remember is, oh, that's how you do it. You put 2 wooden fence. Okay, I gotcha. Oh, I'm still sad about our dog Sadie. I had a dog, an actual dog named Sadie who died, and then I had a virtual dog named Sadie who died. That was her grave. Alright, now we're logging into our new Richy's World. Getting that rolling. And what we were supposed to do is break this. Put a cobble block down here. Put this down here. And then move all of this stuff up. Now we need to craft up a bunch of stuff. Let's start with the fence posts, which should be pretty simple. Let's see if I remember how to do these from memory. Oh, why are we... Oh, that's such a stupid glitch. Are you guys hearing that? I can turn the music off and the title screen music continues. That's bugging me. 1 sec. And I think even if we... No, it just goes with the sound, even if I turn the music off. Alright, I'm gonna quit to title to see if we can fix that. No, it's doing another layer. We're gonna log in to see if we can fix that. What is going on? Oh, there's a command to reload sound. I forget what it is. You are now hearing like 5 Minecraft tracks layered on top of each other really, really aggressively loudly. What is it? F3 plus Q. F3 plus T. No. Come on, we can do it. And it's gonna lag and be stuck for a second. But now we're back, and the dumb musical glitch is gone. Music and sounds. That is just about perfect. And now that that stupidity is over, we're going to go back here, place some wood going up, place some fence posts here and here, and place a redstone block here, and a piston right there. Break that, and then place a block here, and the piston right there. Okay, that is now our grave done and complete. Rest in peace, cute little parrot. I'm gonna put a sign on it in a second. T7 Gaming, can you be a mod? Well, you could, but I have not even got stuff set up yet. I would. You know what? I will make you a mod after this stream is done because I actually know nothing about streaming and I'll have to set up modding. But however, we do have our very first spammer, don't we? Typing large amounts of things into the chat. Yeah, Dark Boy, well, that was from a while ago, that comment. I got everything set up. What are we're gonna call this? Blue the Parrot. Said I didn't spell victim right. That's how you. Wait, one sec. That has to be how I. No, one sec. Okay, that is indeed how you spell victim. It's so weird. Sometimes words just look weird to me. Victim of industrialization. Also, 7 viewers. That's pretty darn good for my first stream. Thank you, everyone who's coming out, everyone who's a subscriber. If you haven't subscribed already, we do a ton of cool stuff on this channel, and it is very fun. This is actually our Let's Play world, and right now we are just going around and doing some work in it. And as I say that, we drop down a viewer to 6. Though I guess, it's pretty early in the morning, depending on where you are. You're probably waking up. It's not an ideal time to stream, the ideal time is, either the afternoon or, 11 o'clock, because at 11, at least when you're in Eastern Standard Time, at 11 you hit, all the different time zones, and everybody watching the stream can tune in. Or everyone who's on my channel from all over the world can tune in. But yeah, poor little parrot. It didn't have to be like this, but it was. Okay, so we're now out of flint and steel. This presents a problem because the plan was to burn down the jungle. Of course, nobody cares about the plan. One sec, the screen I'm using or the laptop I'm using to read my comments on is quickly running out of power. So I'm just gonna pause and plug that in really quick. Oh, bye, Let's Player. Hope you have a nice day / life / whatever you're going to, or wherever you have to be. Thank you so much for coming in, especially very early when there weren't a lot of people watching this. It was really fun to have you here. Whoa. So what are we going to do now? We did a lot of burning. We could go make some more flint and steel. It's getting dark again. We have our happy parrot grave made. My axe is almost dead. And my armor is also almost dead. We could reinforce and make new armor. Maybe we could make an XP farm. Like, we have the materials to make an XP farm right now. Should we? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. I'm going to go down here. Just mine a little bit. And now that that tree is gone, it's interesting. In the jungle, the trees, like, they actually sort of render inside of the world. Like, so they take big chunks out of areas. Like, this has now a big square chunk taken out of it. Let's run up here. I do not want to die in the I have pretty good armor. I probably will not die. But a probably is a probably. And you can never be... Actually, you can't be too safe. Skipping through the jungle, hoping nobody will kill me. Hello, parrot. You are not going to die, don't worry. Probably. You're probably not gonna die. We need, like, a parrot relocation committee that, like, takes the sad parrots of Richy's base and, like, brings them back into the wild jungle over there. And is like, be free. Be free, parrot. Do not die in a horrible fire. And we're tearing down here. Very slowly getting there. That is the thing about, like, eventually we're not going to live in this hut. I mean, I guess we're closer than most projects to our home. This isn't too long to travel. But, like, maybe sometime we'll make, like, a super speed highway underneath the ice that's, like, really, really efficient. Okay. Buddy. 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 And one more buddy. Okay, that was two, but it was sort of a mistake. Where did our arrow? We're so low on arrows, it's kind of ridiculous. Boop. And swoop. No, I keep messing. This house has some serious vine problems. They just decide to grow just about everywhere. And what am I looking for? I'm looking for another vine. And there are a few places I want the vines to be in, like here and there, but they just like to spread. Usually I have some wither skulls up to stop that from happening, but you know where that went. That went into our beacon. And speaking of beacons, I think right now I'm going to grab everything I smelted, and I'm going to use it to do some more beacon work, and hopefully get a lot closer to having that beacon done. Oh wow, you really are the only one watching. That that tapered off pretty quick. Like literally everyone was watching this stream, and then all of a sudden it's just you. Congratulations. You are like part of the rare and exclusive I'm the only person watching this stream fan club. Let's get down to the beacon. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what? We should probably, like, replace the gold, diamonds, and emeralds and put them on the outside. Just a general idea. Because that way, later, when we need the gold, diamonds, and emeralds, we can take them off. We only need this layer to finish, right? Yeah. That's crazy. With that said, I mean, we probably won't be able to finish. Yeah, we won't be able to finish this layer. But we're getting there. Very, very slowly. We are indeed getting there. Would I like to be getting there faster? Yes, but I can't really do much about that. Well, that's a lot better than we were at before. Like, we are almost, well, not almost. We are getting closer and closer to a full beacon. And now I'm going to go and make some XP farms. I'm going to design something. And I'm going to actually make that zombie spawner into, like, something really cool. Yes, I do want to hear a joke. Come at me. Whoa. I just heard like what is up with those sounds? Do parrots just randomly, occasionally decide to make mob sounds? Because that guy just made a gas sound. Earlier here I heard a shulker sound. I mean, I knew they could do it, but I only thought they usually did it when other mobs were around. Guess that makes sense, that they, you know, like to show off sometimes. What did the cop say to his belly button? I do not know. For anyone watching the replay, this was just like a weird joke in chat. I have, I don't know. Apparently the answer has not been typed yet. We will soon see what the exciting answer to that question is. So here's our zombie spawner. And I need to... Does anyone know the spawning box for this? If Sean was here, he would know. If anyone's on the Discord, summon Sean for me. Sean is very good at technical Minecraft. I forget. I might have to Google it, but I just don't want to. I forget what the bounding box is for how wide these mobs can spawn, because that's how wide I want to make this area. Ah, you under a vest. Oh, the bad puns are strong with this one. Okay, I'm going to have to pause and Google the size of the bounding box right now. 2 notifications on Twitter. That's very interesting. Minecraft. You can't see what's going on. Minecraft spawner. Spawn size? Is that the right thing to Google? A monster spawner is only active when a player is in a radius of 16 blocks from the spawner. When it is active, it can spawn within an 8x8x3. Okay, so does this mean it's 1, 2? I think we need to go out 4 on each side here. Like, we don't... That means it's the total size, right? Like, we don't need to go wider than this. And this will be full spawning capacity for this thing if we just take out all of this. cobble, and then of course go knock out some blocks underneath it. We're gonna knock out both these layers right here. And then what we're gonna do is build a platform above this thing and make sure it's all dark inside of this thing. I keep saying this thing. And then that will basically we'll have a system that filters all of the mobs from where they fall down back up, and we can kill them there. It's gonna be tricky. We're gonna have to build a grinder somewhere, and I'm not used to doing this sort of stuff live, but I will eventually. Die in water. Excuse me, boat. We are pushing it kind of close, aren't we? We can cover the top with sand a little later. No! You do not belong in there. You do not belong in there, Mr. Boat. Yeah, one more under spawner. I'm about to do that. And I'm actually going to knock it a few blocks down so that once they fall down, they are not going to be in the effect area, so that they won't affect the cap for the spawner. There are better spawners in other places. There is a triple cave spider spawner that I found that is going to be very good for early game XP. But that one is like a little harder to deal with, and it's going to take more time, which was why I figured I would do it in an episode, and this one in a live stream. I don't know what I'm going to do with the sand. I guess I'm going to have to make it float, aren't I? Which is a thing you can actually make sand float. It's really cool. However, it's not exactly easy. Well, actually, yeah, it is. You just need a ton of double tall grass. So we need to get some grass blocks across here. Bone meal up a bunch of double tall grass. And then just break it from... We can only use one piece and use shears. If you don't know about this glitch, you have no clue what I'm talking about. Basically, what happens is... we don't have bone meal on us. So you place a block of dirt down, you bone meal some grass on it, and then you bone meal the grass to make it too high. And then you place a piece of sand here, and it actually floats on top of the grass. And if you break the bottom of the grass, the whole grass goes, but this block isn't updated, so it stays floating right up there. Fun, simple, little thing. Ooh, the sand is really falling down, isn't it? Yeah, I could make a cobble wall with sand on top. What I'm worrying about is if that would interfere with the spawners, essentially spawning by. Speaking of spawner, it is now operational. So you know what? I'm gonna jump out of here because it's now spawning. Lots and lots of zombies. And I'm gonna jump up here, get in my boat, and I'm actually going to pause this for a second because my dad's talking to me, or attempting to talk to me, so just give me one sec. And we're back, guys, but unfortunately, this is going to be, because I have to go somewhere in a few minutes, all the time I have for today. So thank all of you for joining into this little stream. I know it was just like, just over an hour, actually, which is a pretty short stream by streaming standards, but still a nice, fun little adventure on YouTube. I'll upload this at some point so that everyone who hasn't watched it can come and see it and watch our strange adventures in bad resolution. But yeah, this is gonna be it. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming in. Thank you, 6 Foot Turkey. Thank you, T7 Gaming. Thank you, everyone who's been here throughout the entire stream. And until the next time, this has been Richy, and I'm out. I'll see ya. Ah, I missed.